Hey guys, what's up? We're back. It's been a little bit since I did a video about photography and stuff like that wasn't based around The Sims, so I figured it was time to make a video. This video has been a long time coming actually. I meant to film it like a week ago, but then things have changed. Like I had more to add to this video, surprisingly enough. So, but without further ado, let's just dive right in. Why am I not focused? I have my autofocus. There we go. I don't know why that did that. I'm working with a Logitech webcam, and I'm still kind of getting used to how it works and all that fun stuff. So, I never thought I'd film a video like this in my life. A camera haul video. Who gets enough cameras that they can do a camera haul video? I've seen people be like, oh, this is my new camera, and they'll talk about one camera, but usually people don't have 4 new cameras to show off. I use the word new here loosely. So, without further ado, let's get started, and I'm going to start with my oldest camera that I just got, like the oldest one, the one that came out, yeah. So, this is a Petri Color 35, and it was released in 1968. It's a little boy. See, he's teeny tiny. It's got a little wrist strap, super small, like, I could fit this in my purse easily to take pictures. I went to the high school down the street from me, has a few flea markets a couple times a year, and Chris and I went to a flea market, and I saw this guy sitting there, and they actually had a whole table full of, like, old cameras, and they had, like, the big ones that I can't remember what they're called right now, the land camera, yeah, there we go, and, like, old flashes and stuff like that, and so I was obviously intrigued, so I went there, and I saw this guy, and I thought he was really cute. I saw another one that was a little bigger that I kind of wanted to get, but the lady running the table came over, and she was like, I'm going to be honest, like, they don't work. Really, they kind of just look cool. So that's why I decided to go with the little smaller one, because he was $5 for this one, and it is just going to sit on my desk and take up space, but I think it's, like, aesthetically pleasing. Like, yeah, I paid $5 for a paperweight, but it's really cool looking, so I'm a fan, and it reminds me a lot of the camera that's on my business cards. Like, they look really similar. Granted, all old film cameras kind of look the same. Just a little different, which you'll see because I got 3 other film cameras. But yeah, so this is my little guy. Completely useless, like he doesn't serve any purpose, but like I said, I think it's cool. And I like to wave it around. And I also think it'd be cool to use in props. As a prop in photos with Jackie, or anyone really. Even though she's not into photography. But I think it'd be cool to pose with, to have, like, this little guy. Like I said, completely useless other than to look cool. Which he does. So we're going to roll with it. So the next camera I'm going to talk about is the Canon AV1, which is also a film camera. This guy here he is. Looks really similar, color scheme-wise, to this guy. So like I said, they both match my business cards. This one probably a little more just because it has more, like, buttons up top and such like that. So this one I actually did not get from the flea market. I got this off of Facebook Marketplace. I bought it from someone near me. I had seen it online, and I was between this one and I believe it was a Minolta camera. And she was willing to sell this one for a little cheaper. I got it for $30. So I picked up this guy. I was really excited. I had really high hopes for this camera, but once I actually got it, like, out of the box and everything, like, it's kind of gross on the inside. Like, if I look through the viewfinder, I mean, you guys can't see. I wonder if I, like, hold it this way if you could see. Go in the viewfinder. It's a little dirty. It's got, like, what looks like scratches or smudgies or something like that. And I did take the lens off. Whoa. I'm not used to having, like, an autofocus camera, so this is interesting. Well, I'm not used to being able to see myself, essentially. Like, usually I just film with my big, bulky DSLR, and it doesn't have, like, the flip-out screen, so it's just, like, me sitting there like, hey, how you doing? And it's a little weird, but whatever. Anyway, not the point. So I did take the lens off, and I tried to clean the inside, but I don't know a whole lot about cleaning cameras, so, like, I didn't want to push it too far. There is a camera shop near me, like, not too far, and they do clean and repair cameras, both digitals and SLR cameras. So I thought about taking it in, but I don't really know if it's worth it. Like, I got this for $30, and it would cost, like, $60 to fix it. So, like, I don't know. But I had really high hopes that this was going to work. Like, I was ready for this to be my next go-to camera, keep this in my camera bag at all times. And as of right now, I mean, I don't even know if it works. Batteries are supposed to be showing up today because I had to order special batteries because it doesn't take like normal batteries. And I can just buy it like Rite Aid. So I'm waiting for the batteries to show up to see if this thing even turns on to work. So yeah. But it did come with 3 things of film. So I guess that was something, right? So if it does work. So we'll just pop the lens back on here. Oh, and this came out in 1979. Don't know if I said that. Speaking of 1979, here comes my next camera. Oh, big boy. And this is an Olympus OM10 with a huge Vivitar lens on it. Like, this lens is massive. I tried to, like, look up more about the lens, but I couldn't really find anything. So we just have a super big lens. This pulls up. This pops off. If I can get this thing to work, I'm super excited. The cool thing about this being a Vivitar lens is, in theory, and I say in theory, this should be able to work with any camera. So if I can't get this camera to work, but I can get the Canon one to work, they should be compatible. Like, I should be able to snap this guy off and just bloop him onto the other one. So, again, this was another flea market buy from actually a different flea market that I went to yesterday. He had this one, and he told me, this guy was like straight up though, he told me this camera it might work, but the mirror part in here, I don't know if you can see it, it won't stay down. It does that. So this one I thought about getting fixed actually, because this seems like it'd be an easy fix. I don't know. If you know in the comments below like a way that I can rig this to stay down without having to spend $60 to get someone to keep it down, let me know, because I'm curious. But yeah, what I think is interesting, so this came out in the same year as this camera. Oh, picking them up. And they look super similar to one another. Like, down to the tops of the camera. And I think it's cool because I've only ever worked with Canons before. Aside from, like, little handheld digital cameras or, like, a Sony camcorder that I used. But I've only worked with Canon, so I never got to see, like, the differences between cameras. And it was really cool to see how similar it actually was. Because I know, like, a big debate is, like, Canon versus Nikon and all that. But, like, all cameras kind of have their own similarities. So that was kind of cool to, like, physically be able to see that. But yeah, I got this guy another film camera. So that's exciting. I may just have 3 fancy-looking paperweights that I purchased. But the one that I just showed you with the big lens, I only got for $10. So, I mean, that's not that bad. Like, that's a $10 paperweight. But if it works, then, and that's pretty impressive, right? So last but not least is a camera that I couldn't find all too much information about, but I do know it's like a lot newer than those other guys I just showed you, but this is another film camera. So this is the Minolta Maxim 3. I have a Canon lens cap on it just because it didn't come with a lens cap and I had a Canon one that fit it. So I just popped it on there. So this boy, he works for all intents and purposes. Like, I can turn the screen on, I can pull up the viewfinder, focus. I zoomed not. No, wait. Yeah. Wait, focusing. There we go. And the flash pops up because it hates me. But yeah, I can take pictures with it like it actually works. So I think that's pretty exciting because this was $5. I literally saw this at a table and Chris and I walked past it and I was kind of like, oh, I don't know if I want it. It wasn't what I wanted. Like, I wanted the old style looking film camera. Was ideally what I was looking for. But I saw this and it was really similar to what I had used in my photography class at school for film. And I was like at least I would know how to work that camera a little better than trying to figure out a camera that doesn't have a screen. Because this has the little screen up here where it at least gives you some information. As opposed to the other ones really do not. Like, they have buttons and stuff. But, like, it's not telling you how many pictures you're taking unless there's a way, and I just haven't figured it out yet because none of them work. But, so this is actually really exciting. But we walked past the table a couple times, and I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's worth it. I had already had plans to meet up with the lady off Facebook to buy the other camera for $30. So I was like, I don't really want to spend money on a film camera. But I asked the guy, I was like, look, you know, how much are you asking for the camera? And he was like, $5. And I was like, yeah, I can spend $5. It was before I bought the other little one. Like, this was the first guy I had bought. And I was like, yeah, $5 is easy. Like, I'll give you $5. And then if it doesn't work, well, I mean, it sits on my desk and it looks cool. Or I can sell it to someone else for $5. I don't know. But I picked it up and I was super excited about it. And then we rushed to Walgreens, and I got the batteries. It takes like CR2 batteries. And I slipped them in, and I was like, this probably isn't going to work. I had film in there. And then it worked! And I was so excited. So I'm going to have to go to B&H's website and order some film. Because right now I have Walgreens film in it, but it has like a 200 ISO. So like this isn't going to work great really for anything except middle of the day pictures. Which is fine. I have no issue like using it that much, like that little. But why? Why did you just go dim? There we go. But I'm super excited to actually like get out and use this and get film developed. So that's exciting. So at least 1 out of the 4 that I bought I know works, I think. We did have some mirror issues before, like right now. Oh wait, I have the lens cap on it. Hold on. I had the same mirror issue with this one that I did with the other one, but it was as simple as me going in and flicking it down, and that was that. Because I remember we were looking through the viewfinder before it even had batteries in it. And Chris was like, I don't know, like, even if it doesn't have batteries, you should still be able to see through the viewfinder. I was like, I don't know about that. But, so I went in, I took the lens off, and I was like, aha, there we go. So, that was exciting. But yeah, that's my little camera haul. It was kind of a short video. I just kind of wanted to show off my new stuff, because I was super excited. And as much as Chris tries to share my excitement for these things, he doesn't really understand. So, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any tips for fixing cameras from 1979 and you want to link them down in the comments below, I would be super thankful because I don't want to pay $60 to fix these cameras if I can do it myself. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What kind of cameras have you bought recently? Do you go to flea markets to buy cameras? What are your thoughts on buying used cameras? Let me know in the comments down below. I look forward to seeing you guys next time, and thanks for watching. Bye!